Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today I am going to be giving you some of my 5-star predictions. I have done a most anticipated books of 2020, but I am going to be giving you my 5-star predictions now, which will be different to that list because some of my most anticipated I'm not necessarily predicting are going to be 5 stars. I'm just really excited about them. So to start off with, I've got some ARCs. Let's mention some ARCs that I don't physically own, so I either have them on ebook or I am just mentioning books that haven't come out yet. So the first ones are the ones that I have on ebook. So I want to do a shout out to The Holdout by Graham Moore. I am predicting this to be a 5-star. It is a thriller mystery sort of book that is set, I don't know if it's completely set in court, but it's to do with around a court and a murder and things like that. I'm not fully sure what's going on with that, but I'm excited for it and I am highly anticipating it. If I Never Met You by Bahira McFarlane, I loved her book last year, Don't You Forget About Me. Haven't read anything from her since, but I'm really hyped to this. I love her writing style. To be honest, I think she's going to be one of those authors that, like Lindsay Kelk, I will just think that anything that she writes will be 5 stars, so that's where that's going. And then I've got Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. I think this is going to be amazing. I'm really excited for it. This is a middle grade, I believe, and I cannot wait to pick this one up. It is on my February TBR. I also have The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper. I've been seeing the hype surrounding this and I think it's going to be awesome. The cover is gorgeous. I think it's definitely going to be a 5-star read. I cannot wait for it. There is another one as well that I wanted to mention, which, oh there, Break the Fall by Jennifer Lacapelli. I think this is going to be a great one. It's about a 12-year-old Olympic, well, she's aiming for the Olympics gymnast, and I think it's going to be awesome. Again, on my February TBR. Highly anticipating that one. Also, The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. Haven't read it yet, but I think it's going to be amazing. I know Rachel from Rachel Marie Reads has just finished it and she gave it 5 stars, so highly anticipating that one. Then a couple that haven't come out yet, I don't have ARCs for or e-ARCs for, but as just mentioned, anything by Lindsay Kelk. So the new Cinders and Sparks, which I think is Goblins and Gold, I am very excited for. This is the 3rd in the Cinders and Sparks series. It is a middle grade retelling of Cinderella. There are also other fairy tale characters in this as well. I have mentioned this several times before in my 2019 videos and I cannot wait for this book. I do have the first 2. Oh, they're up there, you can't see them. I've got the first 2 up there. In fact, I've got 2 of the second one because one of my friends over Christmas managed to get me a signed copy by Lindsay, which, my heart, I adore Lindsay. And then Lindsay's got a adult contemporary book coming out later on in the year called In Case You Missed It, and I cannot wait for it. I am so hyped because she just finished the I Heart series last year and I cannot wait for it to start. I don't know if this is a standalone or a new series, but I'm so freaking excited. It's by Lindsay anyway. Anything by Lindsay is automatically going to be like predicting a 5-star from me, so 100% here for it. Physical ARCs that I have, I am predicting After Dark by Dominic Nolan to be 5 stars. I gave Past Life last year 5 stars and I absolutely loved it. This is carrying on with that, following Detective Abigail Boone, and she still has amnesia as far as I'm aware. She had amnesia in the first book. She woke up disorientated, didn't know who she was or where she was. She'd been kidnapped and she was trying to figure out what had happened to her. She has no idea who her husband is or her son. Her son's about 12 years old and she has no recollection of giving birth to this child, of bringing him up. It's horrific really what's happened to her, and it's all from the drugs that they've pumped with her when they kidnapped her to try and keep her, you know, dosed up. So she's got retrograde amnesia. She can't remember anything. She's trying to figure out who she is, what she was working on, how she ended up in the situation she ended up in, and we are continuing that story with After Dark. I am so excited about this. I cannot wait to pick this up. Super hyped. Thank you so much, Headline, for sending me this ARC. Very excited indeed. Then we've got Monstrous Devices by Damien Love. I reckon this is going to be a 5 stars. Very excited. Thank you, One World Publications and Rock the Boat, for sending me this one. This will come out on the 5th of March. In fact, this is following a young boy, 12 years old, called Alex, whose grandfather sends him a tin robot. Things start happening and he thinks it's to do with the robot. His grandfather comes and picks him and the robot up, and they go on a journey around Europe because this robot is strange, and they are being chased by assassins. I don't know what else you need to know. Honestly, very excited about it. 5th of March. This one comes out on the 5th of March also. And then we've got Aurora Burning, which I'm so excited for. I cannot wait, by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This is the second in the Aurora series, and God, I am so excited. Aurora Cycle series, sorry. Terrible booktuber. I'm really excited. I cannot believe I've managed to get my hands on one of these. Like, I am so freaking lucky. Thank you so much, Rock the Boat, for sending me this. Honestly, I nearly cried when it came through the post. My reaction is shocking. I think it's probably going to be on a vlog somewhere, so yeah, if you're interested in seeing that. This, I just love this. It's so cool. So yeah, very excited about this one. This comes out on the 5th of May. I have ordered a finished copy. Yeah, very excited about this one indeed. I cannot wait to give this one a read. Predicting 5 stars. I gave Aurora Rising 4, I think, or 4.5, but I am got high hopes for Aurora Burning, because honestly, when I read the Illuminae files, I freaking loved Illuminae, but Gemina was my favourite in the whole series. So I think Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman can do like second books amazingly well. So don't think we're going to be suffering from any middle book syndrome here at all. So I'm very excited about it. Then I have some books that I wanted, that I should have read in 2019. So those are Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, which is the first in the Infernal Devices book. In all honesty, I'm predicting 5 stars for the whole series. I believe this is the most beloved of all the Shadowhunter series. So I'm really excited about this one, because I've loved all of the Mortal Instruments, and I've really enjoyed the Dark Artifices so far. So I think I gave Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows 4 stars each, but I've not finished Queen of Air and Darkness yet. So I want to finish that before I pick this up, but I believe this is the favourite out of all of them for those who have read all of them. So very excited about this one. So I'm predicting the whole series to be 5 star, but I'm just holding up the first one for now. Then I have got Ant Middleton Fear Bubble. So I'm predicting this to be 5 stars because I gave his first book 5 stars and I loved it. And I just love Ant in general. I think he's amazing. So yeah, I think this is going to be awesome. Very excited for it indeed. Just look at that face. It's so beautiful. And off the back of that, I also think that Mark Billy Billingham's The Hard Way, Adapt, Survive and Win book will also be 5 stars. In all honesty, I've given all of the lads 5 stars on their books so far. So I gave, where are you? I gave both Jason and Ollie 5 stars as well. So I just love these books. I think they're amazing. Also, highly recommend listening to them on audio. They're fantastic because they narrate them themselves, so I do highly recommend that. Then I've got Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I 100% think this is going to be 5 star. The hype is real with this one, and I do have the audio for it, so I'm very excited. Cannot wait to pick this one up. Then I have a couple of books that are sort of like new to me on my shelves that I think are going to be 5 stars. So we have Starsight, which is the sequel to Skyward. I gave Skyward 5 stars. The first time and the second time that I read it. In fact, I loved it more the second time, so I'm very excited about this one. Cannot wait. Another one that I recommend the audio for, Mbot, is hilarious. It's got a Scottish accent. Mbot is the robot. It's got a Scottish accent and it's hilarious. The banter that Mbot has with Spencer is fantastic. Just love it. Can't get enough of it. Same as Doomslug. Can't get enough. Then I'm going to predict 5 star for Middle Game as well by Shauna Maguire. I've read the first chapter of this. It's already fucking fantastic. I'm so excited. Kayla from Books and Lala and Rachel from Rachel Marie Reads have super hyped this up, so I'm very excited about it. I cannot wait. Also, I've loved all of the Wayward Children series so far, so after saying that, Come Tumbling Down, let's stick that on here as well, because that'll probably be 5 stars. I think I've given all of the Wayward Children series anything between 4 and 5 stars at this point. So yeah, Come Tumbling Down, we'll stick that on here as well because I've not picked it up yet. I am aiming to very, very soon. Then we have Winterwood by Shea Earnshaw. I am predicting 5 stars for this. This has come on my TBR very, very recently and I cannot wait to pick it up. I've heard amazing things for this one. And also Bloodhair by Amelia Wen-Zeho. There's been a lot of hype surrounding this, but I don't know what people's reactions have actually been to it so far. So I just think that I'm going to really, really enjoy it. I'm very excited about it. So I think it's going to be a 5-star read for me. We have some sort of backlist books that have been on my well, I actually bought most of these very recently, but they are backlisted in the sense that they are, you know, older than 2019. So we've got Misery by Stephen King. I think this is going to be my favourite Stephen King novel of all time. I have only read Pet Sematary and Carrie so far, so I haven't got a lot to go off, to be perfectly honest, but I think this is going to be my favourite of all time. Both of those are 4-star read for me, so I think, oh, I've also read The Dark Tower, the first one, and I didn't like it. I gave that 3 stars, so I wasn't a fan of that. I won't be carrying on with that series, but I think this one's going to be 5-star. I'm intimidated by this book because I've hyped it so much in my head, but I'm very excited. Then I've got By Your Side by Casey West, and also The Distance Between Us by Casey West, because I love Casey West. I am now a huge Casey West fan, and I just seem to be giving all of her books 5 stars. I really, really love them. I love her writing style. I think she's amazing. So I'm very excited about both of these. She's got a new one out called Fame, Fate and the First Kiss, I think. So I'm looking forward to picking up that one as well if I get the chance to do so. And then I've got Girl Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake. I'm fairly certain that Hayley from Hayley and Bookland has really enjoyed this one. Considering the topic, I think she really likes this one, and I know that Kayla from Books and Lala did as well. This is like a hard-hitting contemporary, and despite the subject matter, I am really excited about this one. I definitely think it's going to be 5 stars. I think the subject matter is going to be shocking, but I think it's going to be amazing to see how it turns out, and I'm really, really looking forward to picking this one up. Also, it's absolutely beautiful cover, so looking forward to that one. Also, honourable mention to Heart So Fierce and Broken. The book's in the other room, I completely forgot to bring it in. Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer. This would have been, well, this is on here, let's just mention it, but I've given it 5 stars. Spoiler alert. I have given it 5 stars. I've read it. I read it in the space of about 5 hours and over 2 days, but I read it in the space of about 5 hours. Absolutely loved it, and just, yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I don't think it's necessarily going to be my favourite read of the year like A Curse So Dark and Lonely was, but I mean, we've got high stakes here. Look at these 5-star predictions, but I still loved it. I thought it was amazing. Really, really enjoyed it. Like where the story's going. Can't believe I have to wait another year for the 3rd one. Devastated. I need it immediately. I'm devastated. That ending though, holy shit. If you've read it, come chat to me. I need people to speak to. But yeah, those are my 5-star predictions. Please let me know if you've read any of these and you recommend me bumping some of them up my TBR, because some of these are going to be read throughout the year. So looking forward to reading all of those. I cannot wait to pick them up, and I hope they will be 5-star reads, because that means I'll be having a good year. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like down below if you have. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because I'd really, really appreciate it, and I shall see you for the next one. Bye for now.